What's going on, guys? Jacob over here coming to you with my reactions to Green Bay versus Carolina. The Packers come away with a much-needed victory here. If there was any game they needed, this was a game that they needed, this season. Like, they were coming off a really tough loss in LA. They didn't seem right offensively in that game, and the defense was giving up plenty of yards. And while some of those issues still did continue into this game, the Packers were able to score just enough points, and the defense came away with just enough stops to come away with the victory. And all that matters, it was kind of an ugly win, but all that matters is that the Packers are 8-2. As bad as the defense looked at times during the game today, they came up with the biggest stops of the game, including the huge one, the 4 seconds left, needed to stop McCaffrey. And the Packers actually did. I think they did a pretty good job on McCaffrey. I don't know the exact stat line, but I don't really remember him coming away with any huge plays or game-changing plays, wherever they were, for the most part, able to limit him offensively, and that's really what they had to do. I mean, McCaffrey was going to get his yards, but limiting the big plays is what the Packers did in this game, and that's ultimately what allowed them to win it. And the offense certainly looked a lot better than they did a week ago, and you could easily give them 31 points on the day after that roughing the passer call that I know a lot of people are probably complaining about that don't like the Packers, but it was a makeup call for a call earlier in the game, that supposed offensive pass interference on Allen Lazard. That was not, to me, that was not an offensive pass interference. I mean, I don't know. It looked like he just kind of slipped or even flopped, I mean, I didn't like that call whatsoever, and it didn't really look like too much a contact from Lazard to warrant a flag, but the Packers got a makeup call the next drive, but unfortunately they weren't able to punch it in on that drive. They had it at the 1-yard line, and with 2 seconds left, and they handed it off to Williams, got stuffed on the play by Gregory Allen. Phenomenal play by the Panthers defense, kept them in the game, but ultimately, the Packers, I think they played a good game. The offense was good enough. Aaron Jones had a really good game, 13 rushes, 93 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think he leads the league in touchdowns now. I think he has 15 or 16 touchdowns, and he's having a phenomenal season. I mean, it's just amazing how Aaron Jones has just taken the next leap, or taken the leap to the next level this year. I think he has not only do I think he'll be a Pro Bowler, but I also think he has a chance to make the All-Pro team as well, especially, if he finishes the year with the league lead in touchdowns. He jumped McCaffrey today with the 3 touchdowns, so hopefully he's able to continue on that pace. Aaron Rodgers had a pretty good game. He missed a few throws here and there, but for the most part, he was really good. That throw to Adams on the Packers, I want to say it was their second scoring drive of the game when they went up 14-10. That throw to Adams was absolutely beautiful. Just perfectly on the money. Just could not draw it up any better than that. You just couldn't make a better throw. It's just, it's like for every bad throw that Aaron Rodgers might make, he has like 5 good ones. And that's just what makes him one of the best I have ever seen. And that throw is just classic Aaron Rodgers, and a phenomenal catch by Adams as well. Have to give him credit as well. But that goal line stand to finish the game, the Packers had been giving up a lot of yards, a lot of steady gains by the Panthers defense all game. Looked like I really thought the Panthers were gonna get the touchdown. It was gonna come down to the 2-point conversion. I really thought that. They had the pass breakup on 4th down that looked like it was gonna end the game, but then there was the flag with the, God, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. But they got the flag, gave the Panthers an extra couple plays. Packers stuffed them on the first play, and then McCaffrey, give it to the guy who's might be the leader in the MVP race right now, Christian McCaffrey, and the Packers were able to stuff him. I mean, just incredible resilience by the Packers defense, and those are the kind of plays that have really been lacking over the years in Green Bay. And I'm not trying to say that the defense is really all that great this year. They've had their flashes for sure, especially at the beginning of the season, but for the most part, they haven't done a great job. They've kind of been a bend, don't break kind of defense, and that works to an extent, but I mean, when your offense has a tough day, you can't really rely on that. But overall, the defense the difference between this defense and previous defenses, yeah, they're going to give up their yards, but they always seem to come through with the big play in the critical moment. And that's what makes this defense, that's what gives me hope about them. That's what gives me hope about this Packers team. It's that, with Aaron Rodgers, you're always in the football game. But if you need a critical stop on a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, late in the fourth quarter, this defense, and especially the pass rush, has come through in huge situations for the Packers this season. And that's what really gives me hope going forward with this team. They are 8-2. They've looked a little shaky in some wins. And, we still got, 8 weeks to go, 7 weeks to go. So, it's obviously, there's still a lot of games left to be played, but I am feeling pretty good about this Packers team, and the way they were able to win today really boosted my confidence a lot. Hopefully, after next week's bye, the Packers can go on the road to San Francisco and get the victory there, maybe even handing San Francisco their first loss of the season. Who knows? We'll have to see what the result of the Seahawks-49ers game is next weekend. I would hope that the Seahawks win to give the Packers a better chance at getting that number 1 seed, so then they can go in San Francisco and win in a couple of weeks. But like I said, a lot of football to be played. Can't wait to see how this season shapes up. And that's all I really have for you guys today. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to watch this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comment section below. Do you think the Packers are primed to go on a run and finish maybe with a top 2 seed? Or do you think the Packers will finish with a bottom 3-6 seed? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Pack, go.